The only reason I asked for half of John's retirement is because he's hurt me so much and caused so much damage to myself and my family that I wanted to do something that would really upset him.
Governor DeSantis signed a bill that overhauls the state's alimony laws. SB 1416 includes doing away with permanent alimony. The bill will also set up a process for ex-spouses who make alimony payments to seek modifications to alimony agreements when they retire.
Now I will never be your hater, I'm your biggest fan. I hope it falls into place just how you planned it. Life could put you in a pickle, just make sure it's kosher. Lean on me like Bill Withers until you smell the roses.
What's up, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber died trying, man. You listen to the video, man. I didn't give up. You did. So people have this thing where they want help, but they really don't want help. And what I mean by that is, if you see yourself as something and you want to be something, and you say, yo, I need help to get to that place, and somebody says, okay, I know what to do, I can help you. They can help you get where you say you want to go. But they can't help you not to get over the fact that you don't want to put in the work to go there. That's not their job. And a lot of times people think, oh, this person quit on me. And it's like, no, you quit on you, and you expected them to not quit on you quitting on you. That's not how it works. Because they can't want what you want more than you want it. You feel me? So the world has a lot of people in it who quit. And they'll blame everybody else for them quitting but themselves. They didn't show up. But it's everybody else's fault that they didn't show up, you know. I use it in this reference, right? There are people when I was in college who they graduated high school, they took the tests, you know, whether it's ACT, they got accepted, they got on the campus, and they said, oh, I want to be all of these things. And guess what? But you asking your roommate to wake you up for class. You asking your classmate to do your homework for you. You asking the teacher to give you a break because, you know, you going through it, AKA, which means I really don't have an excuse for not doing my work, but what I'm going to say is I'm going through it. That's why I'm not doing my work. And hopefully I can get some sympathy here and buy some time, and they'll pass me in this class. Nowadays, you got young kids giving up on their dreams and say, I just want to be a social media influencer. And it's like, yo, slow down. You know, you said you wanted to be a lawyer, and you going to college to be a lawyer, but you stopped wanting to be a lawyer because you want to be a social media influencer. Well, hold up now. And if that doesn't work, you already dropped out of school. And now you want everybody else to take the blame for that. Like, oh, y'all didn't tell me that, y'all didn't come do this for me and do that for me. And it's like, no, we're not doing this. You gave up. And, I think last night, maybe, me and my lady were talking about grace. And we don't have a difference of opinion in grace, but she was saying, people deserve grace. And I was like, people who make a mistake deserve grace. But people who constantly make the same mistakes don't deserve grace. Now they're just trying to milk it. And a lot of times people who give up on themselves want the grace of constantly quitting and constantly getting somebody to forgive them for quitting and to constantly pick them up and drag them to success. And people aren't going to do that, because one of the worst things you can do to a person is to put them in a successful position, is drag them into a successful position. Because guess what? If you drag them to success, they're going to completely ruin that success because they didn't earn it. And they're going to want somebody to drag them higher up along the success ladder. And it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Give me a break. Do this for me. Do that for me. And quitters got to be accountable. People who give up got to be accountable. They gotta, if they make that bed, they gotta lie in it. If they make that choice, they gotta stand on it. And what I've seen in life is where I've seen people quit and get mad that they quit. They get mad at the people who agreed with them that it's over. Like, I ain't doing this anymore, I'm done. And the people go, okay, you're done. I got you. Moving on. And then those people keep doing what they're doing and get other people to the finish line. And then they look back, well, I could have did that too. Or how come you didn't help me do that? You helped them do that. And it's like, they didn't quit. You did. And sometimes people want attention so much that they think they're going to quit their way into attention and quit their way into love and quit their way into being focused on. And what you're really going to do is you're going to quit your way to being isolated, because you don't take into consideration the investment you asked another person to make in you, and you quit. You said F all the things that they did, F all the time they put in, F all the effort that they put in, F all the things that they could have done with that time and effort. It's a waste for them now because you just don't feel like doing it anymore. And then they go, look, man, I'm not going to chase you. And when somebody tells you, I'm not going to chase you, and I've seen this happen where, people want to be chased, but they're so lazy and they're such a quitter that guess what? They won't pick up the telephone and say, okay, I'm ready now. They won't pick up a telephone and say, I'm sorry now. And I'm going to say this, and I'm in this because it was sad to see it. And this is where, part of this comes from. So Adrian Brono did an interview on somebody's podcast. I forgot the guy's names, but he was drunk, right? And they asked him, has anybody had his back through thick and thin like he has other people's back? And he kind of choked up and cried while he was drunk. And he was saying Al Heyman. And he was like, because he knows Al had his back and he was an idiot. And how Al had to keep picking him up and fixing it. But to this day, he still calls Al, which is very, very appreciative and commendable, even though he was drunk and he was saying that. And they were wrong for letting him be out and putting that information out there like that. They were wrong for that. But if Al sees it, I know he's going to appreciate AB. Like, look, man, a drunk mind tells no tales. You get what I'm saying? So he knows he really means it. But he admitted that he was an idiot. And that's big. Because he realized, he kept quitting on what he was supposed to do. And people had to go, all right. And those people are still there from afar, and they still got love for him, and they still try to work with him, but they can only work with him to the capacity that he's able to work, and he gets that now. So shout out to him. I hope the best for him, I really do. But That's what I think about that. Y'all tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace. Uh-oh. Not peace.
All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, know I gave you everything I had.